Hey, everybody. I will say his day was decent. Hey, Terry and David and DB and Mary B and Precious Pieces and Keisha and D Smith and Mary D and Marta and Blue Land Creations by Connie and D Smith and Chris Brown and Aunt Wanda. And did I say hi to Marta? Hey, Marta, Reba. Mary, it's three Marys. Mary Polk, Mary Drumgold, Mary Brown, Keisha Ross, Terry, Erica, hey, Charlene, Bev Teeter, Bev Teeter, hey, Louise, Angela Diaz, hey, Renee, Monique, Kristen, Latanya Wade Willis, Sharon Davenport, Judy, hey, everybody. Thank y'all for being here today. This is our goal. This is our goal to learn everything you need to know to get started with using Hotfix Rhinestones. Now, I know Patrice was just on with Rachel, so she is a little bit tired, but she is going to join us because this is normally her night to go live. And it's a stand-in, fill-in type of situation. Hey, Nita Elder and Phyllis and Radiant Rose, Karen Murray, Linda Lowry, paging Dr. Ramona, Cat Blue from San Francisco. Hey, okay, so there is a document that I linked below. It's linked below the video, and it looks like this. And it just is 2 pages, depending on how you download it and print it. I would suggest you download it and kind of follow along. I do think it'll be very helpful to you as you're getting started with rhinestones or using rhinestone templates. It'll be a good resource for you to add to your craft journal. Okay, so it looks like this is actually the first link below the video. Okay. Hey, Jesse and Cynthia and Alicia and Lakeisha and Valerie and Sharon. Hey, Londa Amos. Hopefully I'm saying it right. Margaret. Hey, Joan. Erica. Hey, Cameron George. Thank you for doing that, Erica. Hey, Stephanie. Rondrea. Memone. Robin. Our Lovelanders. Okay. All right. So hopefully y'all see the document and hopefully it'll be helpful to you on your journey. Even if it's not helpful today, like I know that already. It might be helpful later, right? Because if your memory is like mine, you gonna do what? Forget. Now, let me say this, y'all. YouTube is playing with my channel. Okay. I'm just gonna say that. Okay, Sydney, nice to meet you. Hey, Kimmy. Hey, Mama Vi, Mary Shannon. Hey to everyone. Spilling Diversity. YouTube has been playing with my channel a little bit, and I know I'm not the only content creator whose channel they play with, but they are having a great time with mine. I hope they're having a great time. So they have been unsubscribing people, and I don't know why, but they've also turned off notifications. Now, my husband is one who has his notifications on everything concerning me, right? So if I go live, he gets a notification. If I'm live on Facebook, he gets notification. He has all of his notifications on for everything. Well, Saturday, it was either Saturday or Sunday, he said he noticed that I had a video that Patrice and I were going live Sunday, and he said my notifications were off. And he said, and I didn't turn them off. And I said, all I can do is say to turn it back on. But people in my Facebook group have been telling me that they've been unsubscribed. And oh, okay, all right, Diane. So you just have to keep checking until they move on to somebody else to play with, or they go do something more productive with their time. Okay. Hey, Keisha Ross. And thank you, Alicia. I appreciate that. There's Patrice. Look at, she better be over there wearing a bucket hat. Come on, bucket hat. Come on, bucket hat. It happened to you, Latanya? The devil is something else. Okay. Patrice D.
Delonda Patrice.
Hey.
Hey, girl. What's up?
Hey. Evelyn, did you check to see if you were still subscribed? Because some people will say, well, I didn't get a notification, not even realizing that the reason why they didn't get a notification is because they were unsubscribed.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Victoria. Thank you, Karen. So this shirt, Karen, this is that straight out of bling template that I did with infusible ink and rhinestones. So I know you can't really see it really good, but let me see if I can. I don't know if you can see it a little bit, but this template, the SVG, the cut file, plus the rhinestone template is available in the files tab of the Facebook group. I shared it there. Okay. I shared it there. Hey, Jean. All right. So this is a free template. Okay. Thank you. All right. Chris says she loves your hat, Patrice.
Thanks, y'all. Thanks, Chris.
You want to make a cap like mine. So you can. This template, this is SS6. This template is in my Etsy shop. I actually made rhinestone templates specifically for hats, and this one is SS6. Hey, Brandy. Okay. All right. So, Patrice, I think I sent you the wrong file, right? Don't worry about if I sent you the wrong file. Worry about if you sent yourself the wrong file.
Are you going to send me the SS10?
I can.
I'll do the SS10.
Let's try this.
Are you going to do SS6?
I'm going to do the SS6. I don't know what happened. I had to copy it and put it on a whole different, like a new document. It's the right size, but I don't know why it was getting everything in there. And I have saved selection, but whatever, Patrice, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. It's fine. Mm-hmm. All right. I did it two different ways. You can just, you know what? You can just take your pick, okay? Because I'm gonna just send them all to you. It's like 6 of them.
Okay, that works.
Okay. All right. So while I'm gonna go ahead and get this started cutting, and I'm still gonna answer questions, but I'm gonna be going over this document with them. This document, if y'all are just coming in, there's a document that is linked below the video. It's the first document that's right in the description. I do want you to kind of follow along, especially if you have questions about rhinestones, because that question might already be on that document. And if there are other questions, make sure you ask them. And if I don't see them, ask it again. You don't have to do all caps, but if you ask it again, I'm gonna try my best to get to it. Okay. Hey, Gospel Connection. Okay. Hey, Keisha. Oh man.
What happened?
I was telling them how YouTube is unsubscribing people from. Have you noticed that too? Has that been they unsubscribe people from your channel, and they don't know because they think, oh, I didn't get a notification. It wasn't that. YouTube unsubscribed you.
Yeah, it's really strange.
It's very strange. So what people have been doing is unsubscribing and then resubscribing, and then it looks like they've only been subscribed for a short amount of time when really they've been here forever.
Yeah. Which sucks because it'll say like, been subscribed for 4 years. Like if you open for people to see it. So it does suck.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that. Hey, Shay. All right. Okay. Thank y'all for being here. Hey, Marlene. All right. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get this started, and then I'm going to start answering questions about the document. Do not do it. He is like, please let me jump on you. Please let me jump on you. Please.
He wants to so bad.
It is really bothering him.
And he can't even control himself.
He's like, now if that's not crazy.
No.
It is crazy that I want to jump on you so bad that if I don't get a chance to jump on you, I'm going to cry.
No.
Nope. He was leaning forward like, here I come. No.
I know. He just wants to say hi. Did he say hi already? Because I missed the whole start. Did he say hi?
Margaret, it's called Shape Cloud. No, not yet.
That's his problem. You know.
Don't know. Loud Thunder. Uh-oh. BBL, that's him. BBL lips.
Oh, you're a hot mess.
Chris, I can't ignore it because if I do, he'll keep doing it. Angela, he is not polite at all. Bite your lips, okay, for saying that because he's not polite, okay? All right, I'm gonna let y'all see, but let me get started with the cut. Back up, back up, back
What
up.
in the world is going on?
I sent it to you, Patrice. I sent you a whole bunch of them.
I see.
You decide. You decide. Figure it out, my sister.
I see. Ooh. I think I'm gonna do SS10 because I don't have a black shirt. So I'm gonna do SS10 because I don't have a black shirt. I prefer black shirts.
How come you don't have a black shirt now?
I don't know. I must have used them all. Or maybe I hid some for myself. I think I used all of the black shirts. I need to get some pronto. Pronto. Okay, changing it up.
Options, baby. We call that having what? Options.
I see.
All of that is in the SS10. It's been very relaxing in the midst of, turmoil.
Mm-hmm. It is relaxing. I see you putting them out quick.
I got 2 more too.
That is good.
Sure do, ma'am. Sure do, ma'am. Okay. Let me turn this off.
Display.
And let's go ahead and click make on this. I'm gonna say don't save. Watch I say don't save, and Cricut Design Space is gonna be like, you know what? It's time for an update because your update needs an update. Cricut, you're so funny.
It's so hilarious. Just does whatever it wants to do.
Just out of the blue. And what is the update? Nothing. The number. That the update is really nothing. Okay. Okay. All right, let's see. Now this is cut close. I didn't list it as S6, which is fine because I want to cut it anyway. All right. Okay. Sweet Milo. Angela, that is not please. That's saying now because he is a what? Dog bully. It depends on what the question is, Bev Teeter. Okay. Oh, hey, happy birthday, Donzel.
It's Donzel's birthday. Happy birthday, Donzel.
I don't cut mine in fast mode.
Okay. At least I was already in it.
All right. So while that's cutting, I'm gonna start on these questions. I'm on question number 1, and I want you to write it down as we go. Okay. Margaret, yes, you can. And I have. Okay. So let's look at number 1. Number 1 is what materials are needed to get started? Because all of these questions have to do with what? Rhinestones, right? So if you have decided, you know what, I want to just give it a try. I want to take the plunge. I just want to try it. I want to try. You can't find what template, Latanya? It's in there. I don't know what to tell you. It's in there. I promise it's in there. Maybe somebody from the group can tag you in it. But the first thing you need is rhinestones. You need Hotfix rhinestones. All of the rhinestones that I'm using tonight, all the rhinestones that Patrice is using, these are Hotfix rhinestones that are intended to be used on fabric. Okay, so it's not flat back rhinestones that you would use with tumblers and materials that don't require any heat. These are Hotfix rhinestones. Okay, so the first thing you need to put on your list is Hotfix rhinestones. Okay. The second thing that and when I'm saying these things, when I'm making this list, these are the things, these are standard things that I would say you need. I don't suggest trying any kind of workaround or hack like, oh, I know you can cut, the template with cards. I don't suggest doing that. Okay, it's hard enough to cut it with rhinestone flock. So trying to do it a different way is just I don't suggest it. But you're going to need something that's called rhinestone flock. Okay, you're going to need something that's called rhinestone flock. You can get rhinestone flock from the Baby's Booty website. You can get rhinestone flock from Heat Transfer Warehouse. You can get it from the Rhinestone Warehouse. You can get it from a lot of different places. And my suggestion about that is try a lot of them. Try Eve's. Eve has some on her website. I did link her website below the video. It's called the Baby's Booty .store, but it's called Rhinestone Flock. The flock that I'm using tonight is blue. Flock comes in different colors. You can get it in pink. I've seen it in purple. Those are the only colors I've seen. No, I've also seen it in green. Try them and find the one that you like. But it's called Rhinestone Flock. Like that. Okay. You're also going to need a template, right? Because you're going to be cutting this out. And so right now I'm cutting my template. I created this template, so I'm going to be cutting it. You can get templates from Etsy. You can get templates from Creative Fabrica. You can get templates from Design Bundles. I have a website. Patrice has a website. Those are the places that I know. I would definitely say if you're getting templates from Etsy, try to get them from someone you trust or like a content creator that you follow or because the templates in that case, will be decent at least, and you'll know how to get back in contact with them. Patrice's website is craftable.things.com. She has a lot of templates on her website, but she also has templates in her Etsy shop. So she has them in two different places. Okay, so you need a rhinestone template. Okay, so I've listed 3 things. Another thing you need is a cutting machine. You can use a Cricut, you can use a Cricut Maker, you can use a Cricut Explore Air, you can use a Silhouette, of course. You can use Caesar Romeo, Caesar Juliet, Brother Scan and Cut. Eve uses a Graph Tech. Patrice sometimes uses a StarCraft Solo. You just need a vinyl cutter, right? Because what the files that we're using are SVGs, and what you'll need is a vinyl cutter. Okay. So I'm just going to put cutting machine. Okay. You do Graph Tech, Jesse? Okay. You're also going to need some kind of fabric. It could be a shirt, it could be a bag, it could be a hat, it could be any kind of fabric, right? Any fabric. Okay, I'm going to write that down. You're going to need a heat source. Any heat source that will reach 350 degrees Fahrenheit will do. If you have a Cricut Easy Press, you can do it. Put your back into it. Okay, you're gonna need your back. Okay, your back is gonna be put to the what test. Okay, so you need a heat source. You do. Okay, I'm not even kidding. You're going to need something to brush in the rhinestones. Now, this is where you have some flexibility, right? On Eve's website, she sells these. It's called a bling brush. She sells a smaller one, and she also sells a bigger one. You can also get this brush right here from, I have a link below. You can get them from Amazon. However, you could also get these from Lowe's or Home Depot in the paint department. Okay. So these are really good when you're working with SS6 rhinestones. These are, good. I like these. I honestly haven't had any problems with these. I like these. And I'll use this if I can't find this when I'm brushing in SS6. Okay, so either one, but write it down. You're going to need a brush to brush in the rhinestones. This is called a trim painter, and they're in the paint department. The ones from Walmart, they're like dark. I don't see one right here. I know I was using one earlier, but go if you can. If you have a Lowe's near you, I like the ones at Lowe's, and they come with an extra little brush. So when this one is all worn out, you can just replace the brush, and it's only like $4. Okay. Hey, Stacy and Alicia. Okay. So you need some kind of brush, and you can just call it a bling brush.
Good.
You will also need a wax pen. And you might be thinking, well, you can go through without using it. You can, but why would you, right? Um, the purpose of the wax pen is to flip the rhinestones over when they get flipped over. And trust me, you can brush them in without it. Um, it's a convenience, and you're gonna need all the convenience your heart can hold. This is mine. I just ordered another one. I think it just got delivered today, because you can see like the tip of mine is like dull now. Um, so I just ordered another little 2-pack. These you can get these from Amazon. Okay. You live for it, Chris. You have cyber trainer, Judy B? Hey, Marilyn. Okay. I know you can't see it, but hopefully you heard me when I said it. All right. You're also going to need something that's called KTM mask, or if you're getting it from Eve's website, hers is called Hotfix tacky tape. Wherever you get it from, it is transfer tape that's specifically used for rhinestones. So this is a roll of transfer tape. This one came from Heat Transfer Warehouse. I also have some from Eve's store. Let me see. Oh no, both of these came from Heat Transfer Warehouse, but I don't have any extra because now my sister is in the bling. Okay, so I gotta send her some of this. All right, she's in her rhinestone era. Okay, so it looks like this, and what you do with it, and the reason why you need this, not just regular transfer tape that you would use for adhesive vinyl. This can withstand the heat. Okay, this can withstand the heat. So it's called, this one, you can look and see, it's called KTM, so you can see that, KTM mask. But if you get it from Eve's website, hers is called Hotfix tacky tape. Okay. All right, let me write that down. And then last but not least, I don't have another line for it, but you can just add it to a line that you already have, or make another line on the side. You also need something to hold the template. So after you cut the template, you're finished cutting. You don't have to, like, once you cut it, it's cut. You don't have to keep cutting it. But you do need somewhere to save it, right? To save your templates. So here's a template, like one of my recent templates. This right here is called a what do you call them? A template mat, rhinestone template mat, right? If you get these from Eve's website, which I love, straight up love. I don't want to get these from anywhere else. You get 10 in a pack for $8, and you cannot beat that. I don't think you can. And they're, you can use both sides. Okay. So these are on Eve's website, the babiesbooty.store. They come 10 in a pack for $8. Chopping mats. Yeah, plastic chopping mats. Now, if you don't want to wait for shipping from Eve's store, or you only need this and you don't want to pay for shipping, you can also go to Dollar Tree and get their chopping mats, their plastic chopping mats. They're still good. They're just smaller. Okay. That's it. That's the only difference between Eve's and the ones from Dollar Tree. You can use both sides of those. It's the same thing. Evelyn said, what's the number 201? Yeah, that's just, yeah. It just says KTM 201.
Probably just their in-house code.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so you need a did I leave anything out, Patrice?
No, I think you covered.
Okay. I'm gonna make myself bigger for 1 second, Patrice.
Okay.
All right. So here's my list, and I had to add a line over here. Hey, Nicole. All right. So you need rhinestones, rhinestone flock, a template, a cutting a cutting machine. You need some kind of fabric, whatever you're going to press it on. You need a heat source. Let me put that 350 degrees. 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. Eve's mats are bigger. I think 15 by 12. I think it's 12 by 15. 12, yeah, okay. 12 by 15 for Eve's. Thank you, Joan. Okay. This document, if you're just joining, this document is linked below. It's the first link. Okay. In case you want to follow along and take notes. All right. So you need a heat source that'll reach 350 degrees. If you have a Cricut Easy Press, right next to this, just put my back. Let me write that down. My back. Okay. If what you have is a Cricut Easy Press, you're going to put heat source 350 degrees plus my back. Okay. Because you're going to have to put your back into it. Okay. But write that down, because I don't want you to be like, she didn't tell me I was going to have to use my back. You're going to need your back. Okay. Okay. All right. So you need a bling brush. And I'm not lying. You need a wax pen. You need Hotfix tacky tape or KTM mask. And then you also need a chopping mat. So this is what I wrote down. Write it down how you write it down. Okay. In all caps, Nicole. Nicole said my back in all caps. Okay. I'm just looking. I'm keeping it what? Real deal what? Holyfield. Okay. I'm trying to help you. Okay. Because they are in need of a name change, but we're not talking about that. We're staying positive. Okay. All right. Well, you should have a strong back, Nicole. What Rasputin told Norbert when he tried to pick her up when they got married? He couldn't be like, oh, he tried to pick her up. She's like, you put your back and do it. He couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Okay. That's her fault because she married him. Okay. I don't. All right. Are we good? Okay. Now I do have. I didn't check today. Rosetta. All right. All right. So number 2, what software can be used to create templates, right? So we're on number 2. And I want you to circle the word create. I want you to circle the word create. Because I think people get tripped up on this all the time. And I'm not being sarcastic or funny or no shade. And I really do mean no shade this time, for real, no shade. In order to create templates, you're going to need specific software that will allow you to create templates, right? And Cricut Design Space is not one of them. Okay, especially if you are just getting started and somebody told you, oh, the size of a SS6 rhinestone is 0.102. So you going in the Cricut Design Space making 2,000 circles that's 0.102. Talking about you getting ready to make a template. Do you know how long you're gonna be sitting there?
A long time.
Do you know how long you're gonna be sitting there? Do you know? Have you heard about my Jesus? I'm sorry. Okay. See, y'all made me say, I didn't even want to say that. Y'all made me say that. But listen, that's it. That is not it. And if somebody told you that you can go in the Cricut Design Space and all you got to know is the size of the rhinestone, you could just make your own template in Cricut Design Space. That person is not your friend, okay? What Shamar say? You ain't my friend. That's your enemy. Okay? That person is your enemy. Don't do it, okay? What I suggest is Silhouette Studio. Okay? That's one option. You could also create in Leonardo Design Studio. You can also create in what do you use? Illustrator, Patrice? Sometimes?
Illustrator.
What other software do you know about?
You have the Rhinestone Wizard, which is through Corel Draw. Cricut a lot. You have StarCraft. You also can use the StarCraft software. Of course, Silhouette. You have Leonardo.
Okay.
There's a few other ones that you can use too. I just can't remember them right now.
Okay. Okay, hold on. Silhouette Studio, Leonardo.
Cricut a lot.
Okay, I got that. StarCraft. Okay. I'll make myself bigger again. Okay. So here's mine. I have Silhouette Studio. That's really my go-to. That's the one I know the most about, even though I don't know a lot. I can get through it. Because they have an undo button that's amazing. Okay, that undo button will take you all the way back to the beginning. I don't care if you have 17,000 dots on the page. It'll go back to when you only had one dot. Okay, and I'm not even kidding. And if you have a power outage, it's gonna save that wherever you have it. It's gonna save that file wherever you were. Leonardo Design Studio, Rhinestone Wizard, Cricut a lot. StarCraft has software. I've never used it. Okay. So these are just options that Patrice has shared, and some that I know. Cricut is not on here. Cricut is not on here. Okay. What did you say, Patrice? Did you say Illustrator? You said Illustrator?
You can do it in Illustrator, but I usually create inside of Silhouette and then take it over to Illustrator to move it around.
Okay. So you never start in Illustrator? Why?
Because they don't have a plugin for you to do it, so it'll take you a while to kind of get the circles. Well, they do have a plugin to do something like that, but it's just a lot, and I'm just not gonna buy it.
You can also do it in Inkscape. I've looked at it. I think you can, right?
That's a Marilyn question. She likes Inkscape.
Marilyn, have you made templates in Inkscape? Am I making that up? Hey, Deborah.
Marilyn would know. That's her thing. Inkscape.
I want to say you can.
Because there are several other ones.
Okay.
But they're all kind of pricey.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'm not going to write Inkscape, but okay. So these are some. Silhouette Studio has a one-time fee. Sometimes it's $100. Sometimes it's $50. I have a link below the video. You can check and see how much it costs right now. So it just depends on, if they're having a special or not. When I got started with Silhouette Studio, I didn't have a special. Okay. You never heard that, Marilyn? Okay. I paid $100. Okay, so some people like, I got mine for $50. I'm like, well, all of y'all could put your money together and send me $2, and then I'll be made whole again. But y'all ain't talking about that. Okay. All right. See how I digress. Leonardo Design Studio, you could do an annual subscription, the Leonardo Design Studio Pro. If you have a pro account, you can do it. And then how much is Illustrator? How much is Illustrator?
Illustrator is a mortgage.
It's a mortgage?
Yeah, because you got to keep paying every month. It's almost like, I think I pay like $60 something a month for Illustrator for all the things. So I don't know exactly. Maybe $20 if you just get Illustrator only.
Oh.
Like, sure, Cuts a Lot should be a one-time fee.
Can I fake being a teacher or something and they'll give me a discount?
Only for a year?
I'll quit after my discount wear out.
Yeah, you can for a year.
Okay. Evelyn said it costs thousands of dollars. That's why I don't have it, because I'm balling on a budget, baby. And the budget is what? Low.
She lied. It's true.
Alicia, you pay $60. What does it come with?
For Creative Cloud. So that's for everything. So she gets that's like me. You get, and then I also pay something extra for like another edition, but she gets all of the Adobe products. That's the one thing. Like, you get every single thing that Adobe Premiere Pro, you get all the stuff. Photoshop, Illustrator.
Baby, no. Hey, Darnell Wallace. Okay, Lakeisha says she pays $30 for Photoshop and Illustrator.
Then that sounds about right if you're just getting those.
Alicia, just make a whole bunch of them from here to eternity and then cancel. Okay, don't listen to me, Alicia. Okay, so basically, I'm coming back. I'm gonna keep going back to my big BQ.
Go ahead.
All right, so how much does the software cost? It depends. That's what I'm going to write. It depends. But what you do need to know is that it costs money. It's not free anywhere to make rhinestone templates.
Nowhere.
I'm gonna start a GoFundMe for myself for
I'll say
$60 a month for the rest of my life. And I need everybody to contribute because I need it. Okay. And I'm not gonna be buying software either. I'm gonna just be buying a whole bunch of infusible ink. All right. Which software is the best? See how I have best in quotation marks?
Mm-hmm.
Because I like to say that best is a matter of personal preference, right? What I consider as the best, you might feel is the worst. What I think is the worst, you might think is the best. Now, in my opinion, I feel like the best for getting started, just doing like basics, is Silhouette Studio because of that amazing undo button, but also because it's easier to move the rhinestones around in there, right? It's easy to see the different text options and move it around. Now, to me, when you start working with shapes and stuff like that, that's when it gets a little more complex. And I that's not an area that's an area of expertise for me, right? So I'm gonna be the one who stays in my lane, right? I'm gonna be in my lane, right? And my lane is not the HOV lane, right? My lane is I'm the middle lane, right? The HOV lane is for the people who have money, ticket money. I don't. I'm in the middle. I'm not slow. I'm not in the slow lane. I'm in the middle. Okay. Patrice is in the HOV. That's why she can pay $60 a month for the software. Okay. That's why. All right. Thank you, Brandy. All right. So it depends on the software. Just know it's going to cost money. Do you want to have one fee where you just pay one time and you have it? Then I would say go with Silhouette Studio Business Edition. If you want to have a monthly fee, then go with the Adobe software, okay? Because that's a monthly thing, or some of the other options, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a great question, Tammy Pottinger. Let me tell you about that. So a lot of you know with silhouette, there are different levels, right? The most basic level of silhouette is free, right? The most basic level, and it's called Silhouette Studio Basic Edition. That one is free. And then there are just different levels. The highest level is the business edition. The difference between the business edition and the designer edition is that with the business edition, you can export and save your files as SVGs, and you don't have to have a silhouette cutter. Okay, let me say that again, because I don't know if that was too much. Or did y'all understand what I was saying? Judy, I just did a video in the group last night. Designer Plus, you cannot save your files as SVGs with the Designer Plus. Okay, so Joan says StarCraft Create is a one-time fee. Okay. Can you export with StarCraft Create, Joan? Can you export? You can?
It's like Cricut. It's just like Cricut's a lot. It's the same program, actually. You can.
Okay, good. Okay. Or free if you buy the machine. Okay. And my brain is on overload. Okay. That's why I keep this hat on, so nothing else goes in. Whatever's in, I want to just stay in, and nothing is coming out either. It's in there. But Peter said there's nothing in my head but rocks. Every time I shake my head, it rattles. That's what he said. Isn't that mean? That's what my husband said to me. That's what the Lord gave him to me. That's what he said. I do, Linda Lowry. I've done some basics. Okay. You said it. I'm not lying. You said that. You know what I got him with, don't you? You know what I got him, because I'm going to get him back. I got him back. You know I got him with what? What's my comeback? Because it's not the end. I'm going to get him back. Y'all know what my comeback is, don't you? He said, ain't nothing but rocks in your head. It rattle every time you shake it. That's what he said. Back. No. Evelyn, yes. Yes. That's what I say. Shut up. Because that's it. Because how you going to come back from that? You can't. You can't come back from that. There's no coming back from shut up. Ooh, I'm going to have to cut this again. Good. Can you direct me on where to find how to edit? You mean templates that you purchase, LaTanya? Are you talking about templates that you purchased? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, Linda, that's why. Chris, it just depends. Oh, if you made it. I can give you a link to a tutorial that I did in Silhouette Studio that I went through the full process of how you how you upgrade to the business edition, how you go in and just create a simple template, how you move the rhinestones around. And Patrice has a lot of tutorials in Silhouette. I don't have a lot because here's a moment of transparency and honesty for you. I like to make rhinestone templates, but it takes me a baby girl. What B. Simone say, baby girl? It takes me a very, 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 very long time to make a template. It takes me a long time. So that's why I really don't do a lot of tutorials on that, on like the whole process. Also, I really share like tidbits, like bite-sized pieces of information with my Facebook group on like just how to use Silhouette, so they're not afraid to use it and they're not afraid to just get in and try it. So I really do that. I do. Well, Tammy, that's why, because you're trying to do it in Cricut Design Space. But I like doing it that way because it's better to, in my opinion, to have the bite-sized information instead of all of it at once. It's hard. It's hard. That's my opinion. Correct. Okay. Okay. Deidre, don't tell the people's business. Okay. So number 4, which software is best? And again, thank you, Marlene. That's why. That's why. But that's also why I'm spoon feeding the Facebook group, because if you're in my Facebook group, just chime in and like tell me if it's helpful. Like if y'all are finding those little chunks of information helpful, or you prefer like, no, I need a whole go from the rooter to the tutor kind of thing. Hey, Jazzy G. Donna, I'll show you. So let me take this off. Right here, number 4, which software is best? Thank you, Marlene. Thank you, Kendra. Which software is best? Remember, I said that's a matter of personal preference. But in my opinion, because thank you, Shamika. Okay, I appreciate that. When I say which software is best, and I say it's a matter of personal preference, to me, Silhouette Studio is the best for getting started. The business edition, okay? The business edition. Thank you, Brandy and Meredith. Okay. All right, I appreciate that. So yesterday I was live with them, and the video, now Facebook has started doing something different where they're deleting videos. So I did a video yesterday with them, and I think it's going to be there for 30 days. So you can go download it or save it in your saved videos and go back and watch it as much as you want. Okay. Yeah. So that's my goal, to give them like little mini lessons that I don't know would be appreciated on YouTube. Okay. So I'm writing down my opinion. You can write down your opinion on number 4, but I'm going to say Silhouette Studio. Business edition. All right. Hey, I'm going to pull up Silhouette Studio Business Edition really quick, and then we're going to come back to this. But let's look at number 5. Number 5 is, I answered it. I ain't even leave a space for you. Can I design in Cricut Design Space? The hard answer is no. The soft answer is also no. And if you're spending your time designing in Cricut Design Space, you're wasting your time. I'm telling you, you are wasting your time. Yes, you can probably do it, but it's going to take you forever. It is going to take you forever. It is. Because what all of these software options have in common is they have a rhinestone panel, a rhinestone option for you to design rhinestone templates. Cricut Design Space does it. Then they don't for a reason. Okay, so I'm going to Cricut Design Space. I'm going to Silhouette Studio real quick. And I'm going to show you. Okay, let's see. Cancel, enter. If you're just joining, this document is the first document below the video. In case you want to take notes and follow along, you are not required to, but I felt like it would be helpful for you. Yeah. Yeah, somebody's saying don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to like the video. Entire screen share, hide here. All right, so let me close this out and close it. Okay, so this is Silhouette Studio, the business edition, right? And I told you when I bought this, I paid $100 for it, but it's worth it to me. I feel like it is worth it. Um, Good, Chris. Okay, so hopefully y'all can see it good enough. I do not have a Silhouette cutting machine. I have a Cricut and I have a Caesar. I have a Caesar Juliet and I have a Caesar Romeo. Patricia, this document is below the video. It's the first document. If you are interested in taking notes and you want to just have it, okay? It's the first document. It's linked below the video, okay? So what I said is about Silhouette Studio, there are versions, like different levels, right? So let me show you. So if I go right here to help and I go right here, see where I am on view in. Right now, I'm in the business edition. There's the designer edition plus, the designer edition, and the standard edition. The standard edition is free. There is no money required. It's completely free. Anybody can use it. A lot of people use this to print when they want to print big images and they don't want to be restricted, right, by margins and all that stuff, right? That's good, Corey. I have a link below the video, Evelyn. I don't have a code, but I have a link. Okay. Y'all still with me? You still with me? Okay, perfect. Now look over here in this right panel. Can y'all see where I'm hovering over here in the right panel? I don't have a lot of options over here. I don't have a lot of options over here because right now I'm looking at Silhouette Studio in the free basic edition. And what I have over here, these are called like just the little panel tabs, right? But if I come up here, right here where it says panels, these panels are the same thing as these panels. So this right here where it says page setup, that's this. This where it says pick scan, that's this. This where it says, I don't know, modify. This where I clicked on where it says modify, that's this right here. These panels are the same thing as this right here. Okay. Yeah, I heard, Kristen. I heard. Stephanie said they will be sending out more stuff, like extras. Y'all got that? What I just said about that? That these panels are these panels. Hey, Dorothy. You can, Margaret, but you can only be logged in on one, as far as I know. Okay, so now I'm going back over here and I'm clicking on help and I can look at view in. So now over here, let's see how many panels are in the basic edition. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's 15 options over here in the free basic edition. Let's look at designer edition. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It's 19 options over here. Your view doesn't have the designer plus. I don't know. I don't know. But if you look right here, this is the rhinestone panel, right? This one where it says it's like a circle. To me, it looks like a volleyball almost. That's what it reminds me of. It might remind you of something else, but to me, it looks like a volleyball. Okay. The only thing about using this in the designer edition is that if I create a template over here, I can't save it as an SVG because you have to have the business edition to save it as an SVG. So if I were to go and just like type my name, Delonda, right, like this, and I just use let's say I use a single line font. Let's say I used luckiest sketch, right? And I just turned this into a rhinestones. I filled it in, and it was great, right? That looks great, right? Let me make it bigger so y'all can see it. So there's my name in rhinestones, right? If I want to save this, I can't save it as an SVG, which means I really can't use it. So it defeats the purpose of having the rhinestone panel if I can't use it as an SVG, because I would want to take this to Cricut Design Space, right? Donna, are you signed in? You have to be signed in. I'm signed in over here.
Do you have the Designer Plus edition? Because if you do, then you need to go up to help and then put in the product key for it. Wait, oh.
All right. I had to take a little drink. Okay. So now remember, Donna, if you don't have a silhouette cutter and you have the designer edition, all you can do is design, but you're not going to be able to save it. I don't know, Dorothy, I haven't tried that. All right, so if I click file and I go to like save it, let's say save selection, save to hard drive. The only option I have is Silhouette Studio V3, Silhouette Studio V2, GSP, and I don't even know what that is. Okay, so that I'm just saying, for me, that won't help me. You will need the business edition in order to save this as an SVG. So if I go here and I go to help and I go to view in designer, now this was 17, I think this was 17 icons over here. I think it was 17, I don't remember how many, but you'll see it looks like it's the same amount of options, but I still won't be able to save this as an SVG. So I would have to be in the business edition, go to view in business edition, and you're going to see more options down here, right? More options will show up, and I can go to file and I can go to save selection, save to hard drive, and then I can look down and I see I have the option to save this as an SVG. I can even save this as a PNG, a JPEG, GSP, or a PDF. Okay. All right, so you definitely, if you don't have a silhouette cutter, you need to have the business edition in order to save your template as an SVG. And now I don't have that. I don't have that anywhere on here, but I would say put it down here, that you need the business edition in order to save your file as an SVG. All right, tell me how y'all feeling, because I know that was a lot.
I'm feeling great.
Good. Okay. Awesome. Right. So if I go back in there now, watch this really quickly. Okay. If I go back in there, let me see. Hold on. Let me think about that. Let me get my other one to start cutting. Ooh. Lord have mercy. Baby, when I say this flock is giving me the what? Blues? Baby girl. Baby girl. I'm going to show y'all something really quickly. Really, really quickly. Patrice, where do you buy flock from?
Alibaba.
Oh, okay.
Or Amazon.
You do?
No, I don't get it from Amazon, but you can get some Amazon. You got Eve. You got. I mean, I don't discriminate against the flocks. Like I'm gonna use flock from anywhere. Where is gonna cut my stones, my templates. Like
That's
yeah.
Why not use Cricut? That must be somebody that just came in late. Lady Ash, you're gonna have to go back. I addressed that in this document already. So the document is linked below the video. You can definitely go back and download that. You can rewind and kind of get caught up because I answered that. All right. Let me try. I'm gonna try a different setting and see if this, because I'm over it.
Are you cutting it? What setting are you using?
I might even put it on leather. Because I'm over it, Patrice. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. Come on, leather. Heavy, get. You better stop.
All right.
Oh, I can't because I have to have a rotary blade.
I'll be right back.
What about basswood?
That's too much.
Don't worry about if it's too much. Leather. Come on, leather. All right, let me show y'all something really quickly. All right, canvas. All right, let me start back sharing, and I want to show you something really quickly. Present, share screen, entire screen here, share, hide here. All right. Okay, thank you. All right, so we're back in Silhouette Studio, right? And so you saw me make this, I'm using air quotes. You saw me make this template, right? This is, I really didn't have to do anything because this is a single line font, right? Deluxe paper, less pressure, cut twice. I might try that, Kristen, if this don't work. All right, so I really didn't make this template, but I kind of did, right? So if I'm looking at this, let's just say I made a template that's, let's see. Let's call this template Candy, right? So let's make a template that just says Candy. Candy, like that, right? That's cute. It's cute or whatever. It's really, really cute or whatever, right? I like it. It's great, right? So I'm looking at this template. I'm going to click on the rhinestone panel. Right now, I can see that the size of these rhinestones would be SS10 or 10SS. If I made it, let me make it bigger so y'all can see it. If I were to make this bigger, smaller, I could use like the SS6, right? So let's see what that would look like. Let's see. Okay, that's 6, that's 10. You can't really tell any difference. They kind of look the same. All right, so let's go with 10SS. Let me move them closer together, right? I'm going to change. This font is called BFC Luckiest Sketch, and I got it from Design Bundles. Okay, so if I click right here, see where I am? See where I am right here on spacing? See where I am on spacing? See right here? Okay, so if I click right here and I change the spacing to 0.015, right? Let's click enter. And I know you can't tell, but the rhinestones are closer together, right? Let me see if my SS6, my silhouette is acting a little weird right now. Okay, there it is. So you see how it got smaller and closer? Do you see how it got smaller and closer? Thank you, Kai. Okay, so these are small, but if you look right here on the A, those lines, that line for the A is a little bit crooked, right? So I would want to fix that, and I would probably want to kind of fix that in right there. So what I would do is look at the rhinestone. So right here, this is SS6, it's the outline. There's the outline, there's the SS6. This is at a spacing of 0.015. I could come down a little bit. Let's see, 0.013. That looks good. That looks great. And right now I can see that in order to cut this as a template, I would need 200 rhinestones just for that. That's 200 rhinestones right there. Okay. But in order to do it, I would have to release the rhinestone. So I'm going to click release, and you'll see that it's going to be little squares around it, right? Can y'all see it really, really good? I'm going to click release. Okay. So all of my rhinestones have a little square around them. And what I would do, I don't know if y'all can see that little square. I would hold my shift key, and I would click on this line right here. So I will hold my shift key. I'll click here, 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 here. I will just click this line. Perfect. And then I will come up here to object, align, and I will click on center. See that? And it centered it and made that line straight. Then with that still selected, I would click again on object, and I would click align, and I would space it vertically. So it's spaced out evenly. See that? Good. Okay. Everybody got that?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So then I would look at this end, right? I would do the same thing. Like I would click right here. Now, for the most part, those are already good. But right here, I would hold my shift key here, 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 here. And I would go to object align, and I would go to center and object align, and I would go to space vertically. And so it's spaced out. And while that's all still selected, I can use the arrow key on my keyboard to just move it over just a little bit so those rhinestones are not touching. See that? And then I would just click out. And then over here on the D, I would just move this up a little bit. I'll move that up. I'll move that up. And I might add another rhinestone right there under that D. And in order to do that, I would just hold the Alt key. Now, I don't have a Mac because I told y'all I'm balling on a budget, and the budget is what? Low. Okay. Patrice has a MacBook. Okay. She probably has the most expensive one. Okay. I can go visit MacBook at the store. I can go like look at it, like, hey. And then when I leave, I'm still leaving without it. Okay. Because I have this. Okay. I have this computer right here. Okay. But if I wanted to add another rhinestone where that, like right here in this area, right here, right? I would have to see the Alt key, this Alt key. If I hold the Alt key, I can drag another rhinestone down. So I'm going to hold the Alt key, select that rhinestone, and I can just bring one more down like that. Okay. Saw that? Okay. At what distance? I don't know what you mean.
Oh, 0.39 or 0.035.
It's on 0.013. All right. So then over here, I'm scooting over a little bit. And then, you know, I wouldn't really straighten this line. I just move that up and maybe move this over, maybe move that over like that. Like that. And I think that's good. So when I zoom out, I think that's cute. It's cute or whatever.
It looks good.
Anetta, I have some in my Etsy shop. Patrice has some in her Etsy shop. I have some on my website. She has some on her website. You can get them from Creative Fabrica. You can get them from Design Bundles. My Facebook group is called Crafting with Delonda. Beginners welcome. All of my social media links are below the video. All right. So now look, I'm finished, right? I've made this template. I think it looks great, right? And if Candy wanted to put this on a bag, she could, right? So I could select this whole template, right? And I can see that I need 203 rhinestones and they need to be SS6, right? So I would select this and I would write down the width and the height. So let me write down the width and the height. I'm sending you the SVG, not the cutout, ma'am. You're going to be cutting yourself, Candy. All right. Okay. So look. So I can look and I can see the width is 7.390. The width is 7.390. And the height is 3.071. The height is 3.071. So the name of this template would be SS6 Candy, width 7.390, height 3.071. And I would also write down how many rhinestones I need, right? Because you don't want to get started and be like, man, I only have 13 rhinestones. I need 203. Right? Because that would just not be good, right? Marlene, I linked them below the video. Okay, I'm gonna make myself bigger for 1 second, Patrice.
Okay.
All right, see that? So there's the name of that template, SS6 Candy. The width is 7.390. The height is 3.071. The reason why you want to have the width and the height is because when you bring the file out of here, out of Silhouette Studio, where you're taking it to, I don't mark it, but I do have a link below the video, where you're taking the file to Cricut Design Space or you're taking it to Leonardo Design Studio, you need to have the width and the height to make sure you're bringing in the file at the right size. This is the point. We're at the, after you release the rhinestones, Chris, that's when you can't. That's a great question. That is a fantastic question. After you release the rhinestones, that's it. So right now I can't resize it. The size is the size. Okay. Y'all got that?
Mm-hmm.
Patrice, am I missing anything?
No, I think you're good. I think you're good. I think you got it.
Okay. All right. Okay, Nicole. All right. So now I'm going to go back in. I'm going to make myself unbiggy. Let's go here. Right there. All right. So I'm back in there and I'm going to click on File, Save Selection. That's what I have selected. My selection is what I have selected, right? I'm going to click Save Selection, Save to Hard Drive. My hard drive is my computer. And I would just save this as SS6 Candy with, what did I say? 7.390 by height. What did I say? 3.071. And I would save this as an SVG. I'm gonna just save it on my desktop for now. And wait, SVG right there. And I'm just gonna save it. Yeah. But I wouldn't save it as an SVG if you're gonna work on it later. Just save it to your hard drive. It's a good question though. All right. So then what I would do is I would go to, let's go to Cricut Design Space, right? And come right here. And I'm gonna click upload, and I'm gonna click on upload file, browse. I'm gonna find that file. Desktop. It's called Candy. It's called SS6 Candy. SS6 Candy. SS6 Candy. Open. There's the file. I will click continue. There it is. I will click upload. And when I upload this into Cricut Design Space, it should be the right size. And if it's, look at Cricut Design Space just doing all kinds of special. It's so, just so good. So it didn't come in at the right size. So I would change the size, 7.390. And the height is correct. It's 203 rhinestones. And then I can click make, and I can cut this out, and I can make I've already made a template. And now you know how to make a template.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. So when someone is sending you a file, they need to be sending you an SVG. If you're using a rhinestone template, you need to know the width and the height. Most of the time when you purchase a rhinestone template, it'll tell you how wide it is, how tall it is. It'll tell you how many rhinestones you need for each layer, because you need that, right? You need that in order to know how many rhinestones to purchase. You're welcome. Okay, right? So there's that. There's the template. All right, so I've already answered number 5. If you still feel like you want to design in Cricut Design Space, more power to you. Do your thing, okay? Do your thing. That's not what I'd rather pluck every last one of my eyelashes out one by one. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. You should make it a compound path. I did it because it was just one thing. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Number 6. What is the ideal size of a template for a medium to large shirt? In my opinion, I like my templates to be like at 10.7 in width, right? I do. I really like for mine to be, I like for them to have a width of 10.7. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes like they'll go to 10.8. And when they get to 10.9, it's getting kind of scary, right? Because it's like, that's kind of bigger. It's not off limits. Sometimes that does happen, but I like, ideally, when my rhinestones are released, I like for them to be right at 10.7. Okay, that's what I like. When you make a rhinestone template, so like let's just say I needed to make a different template for Candy because she was going to put this on a shirt or something bigger. She would need a bigger template than this. I would have to start that process over again, right? Because it's not like, oh, I can just resize it in Cricut Design Space. If you resize a template, are we there yet? No, we're not there yet. Go to number 9. Go to number 9 on the sheet. Can I resize a template? Let me go back to that template. And I didn't make this a compound path. That's why it came in like that, Patrice, because I didn't make it so it was like all the little stones.
Mm-hmm.
So I would need to attach this before I cut it. That's why I came like that.
It's good that they saw that because there's some designers who don't make it into a compound path. Yeah. So that you can see like, okay, well, what happens when this happens and I bring it into Cricut? Because some softwares automatically pick up that it's supposed to be together.
Mm-hmm. So that's a step I left out. I'm glad you asked that. All right, so look right here. You see this template, right? And the size of these little stones should be very small for SS6. Sometimes people think, oh, well, when I get the template, I'm going to just resize it because that's not big enough, right? Mm-hmm. You cannot well, let me take that back. You can. You can do whatever you want to do. But just know if you resize a rhinestone template, what you're doing is resizing the holes. And these holes are small. So let's make this a little bigger. And let me just stretch it. When you make these holes bigger, they're not going to fit the rhinestones. The rhinestones are not going to fit. The actual rhinestones that you're going to, I know y'all can hear them, they're not going to fit in the hole. So you cannot resize the template and think that it's going to be okay, because it's not. The size of the template should be the size that is included with the template. This one was what, 10 point, I mean, I keep saying 10, it was 7.390. Let me attach this before I mess something up. Okay. All right, we're good. So no, don't do that. All right. It should be the size that's indicated on the template. Okay. Yeah. So you're asking for it if you do that. All right, let's go back. All right. Number 7, how many rhinestones do I need to make one shirt? Most of the time, the designer will tell you how many rhinestones, but it also depends on the design. The answer to that is it depends. Okay, that's the true answer. But most of the time, the designer will give you an approximate number. You need 500 rhinestones. You need 300 for this layer and 400 for this layer. They will tell you how many you need for the template. So for number 7, just put it depends on the size of the template. It depends on the template. Number 8, what is the best cut setting with Cricut? For me, it used to always be heavy cardstock, more pressure. I've been finding that it's not working anymore for me. But I'm going to try what Kristen said and see if that works, because I've been struggling. I ain't even going to lie. I've been on the struggle bus. Patrice, what setting do you use?
On my Cricut, I usually use medium cardstock setting, or I'll use a custom setting, like 340 pressure and 1 pass.
Okay, so y'all hear that? It just depends. You could do that in Leonardo, Jess. You could definitely do that in Leonardo Design Studio. It'll tell you how many you have selected.
Yeah.
That's true, Kristen. Okay. All right. So with Romeo and Juliet, I'm gonna say it depends. I feel like I get asked that question a lot, but I'm gonna just say it depends. It's gonna depend on your machine, your blade depth, your blade type, how old the blade is, if the blade is clean, if the blade is sharp, all the things, the pressure, it depends. That's an it depends. There is no universal setting that will work for everyone. It's just not, it doesn't exist. Okay, it does not exist. Okay, so that's my answer. Can I resize a template? I already answered that. Answer is no. Number 10, what are the best fonts to use with templates? I have listed below the video some of my favorite single line fonts. On this template, I don't think I have it up here, but it depends on the template. So this template right here, this is a single line font. These fonts are not single line fonts, and it depends on what template you're making. So if you're making something that's going to go on a shirt and you want it big and bold and you want people to be able to see it, Impact is a good font. Anton is also a good font. Anton is free. Impact is also free. Made Tommy is another one that's good. The bold font from Creative Fabrica is also good. Those are just ones I could think of off the top of my head. I use the regular one, Brandy. Okay. All right. Where can I purchase templates? You can purchase them from my website. I have templates. Patrice, how are you doing with cutting? Are you cutting?
Yeah, I just finished cutting. So case in point with blades and blade settings and stuff like that. So I had a different blue flock on there, and so I put the same settings that I had, but this was a different, it's a little more thick. So the blade, it didn't cut all the way like as like I wanted it. So I had to pick out some of the flock. So it's always good to test your flock, even if you get flock from the same supplier. Just go ahead and test it out. Like even if it looks the same, identical, sometimes they change little things like the adhesive on the back. Sometimes they change the flock type. So just always test it out so that you don't waste your material, and also so that it doesn't take you a lot of time to pick dots out of the template.
So what I've been doing, and it does take a long time, but it works. Oh, this was the template. So this is a recent template, right? In this template, I used a single line font that I got from Design Bundles. And then I used a font that's not a single line font that I also got from Design Bundles. But single line really does mean just that. It's a single line of rhinestones. The font that I used in Candy's name, that's a single line font. So that's a single line, right? This is not a single line. These are multiple lines. Okay. So my favorites, I listed them below the video. But the other ones, the bigger fonts, I also just gave you my suggestions for those. But what I was going to show you is what has been working for me with flock. So what I've been doing is cutting the flock. Thank you, Anita. And sometimes I just put this on my table, and I have a little video I'm going to show y'all. I have not been getting good settings. I'm going to try Kristen's recommendation and see if that works, because this is not it. It's killing me too. Let me show y'all a little video. Angelina, yeah, I do. And Patrice does. Let me show you our website.
Cut out?
Huh?
Already cut out. I think Eve sells.
Oh, cut out. Oh, Eve might. She sells the ones that she's made.
Yeah.
I don't, because I don't like mailing stuff. I don't like being responsible for that. All right, let me go to share screen. Entire screen share and go to here. So this is Patrice's website. It's called Craftable Things. If you go right here to digital designs, you can see all of the rhinestone templates that she has. So she has a lot. Right? It's 49 pages, and you have the option to go to all of them. Okay. So she has 49 pages of templates. Okay. In case you were wondering. All right.
Like that. Life. It's true.
Okay. True story. Much is required. She has a lot of templates.
Yeah.
And she also has some templates in her Etsy shop. So like this is let me see. This one is called Crafterhood. And see right here, it tells you this one is SS10. It tells you the size, the 10.779 in width by 8.887 in 8.887 in height. It's a digital file. You would have to pay and download it and whatever. And it tells you the amount of stones you need for this is 3,213 rhinestones. No refunds. You may not sell her digital file. You may not sell the design as a template. You may not sell as a transfer. All you can sell is the merchandise. So if you make a shirt with this on it, you can sell the shirt. You can't sell her files. Everybody really has that as their rule. Okay, so there's that. I also have a website. Let me stop sharing that. But most of my templates are in my Etsy shop. The ones that are not, I would say faith-based are in my, most of them that are not like faith-based are on my website. The other ones are in my Etsy shop.
Mm-hmm. You have a lot more in your Etsy shop.
I have a lot in my Etsy shop. So this is my website. So here's my website. And these are my templates. Zero clucks, don't worry about it. Okay. Some of mine are not rhinestone templates, but some of them are. And I don't have 49 pages. I think I have 6 pages. There's that. Okay. Okay. So there's that. And in terms of football teams, I only had the 49ers and the Chiefs because those were requested. Okay. That's it. All right. And I have some embroidery files on here, and I think Patrice does too.
Mm-hmm. A mixture.
Okay. All right. All right. Where are we on the sheet? Is this too much? Is this information overload? I hope it's not.
It's good information. I hope they downloaded the sheet and printed it out and taking notes. Be helpful.
All right. I'm going to put Patrice's website in here. I'm going to put mine. But you can go to her Etsy. It's the same. Mine is the same. Mine is Crafting with Delonda on Etsy. Hers is Craftable Things on Etsy. Mm-hmm. Thank you. Okay. I'm trying to give you everything and everything. Now, while that's still cutting, the first thing I said that you need was rhinestones, right? And I said we're using Hotfix rhinestones. All of my rhinestones came from the Baby's Booty website. Okay?
What's wrong with you?
Okay? We got a lot of trials going on right now. The Baby's Booty is a website.
Woo! It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Okay? That's where my rhinestones came from. It's not a person. It's a website. Okay? So you can get rhinestones in a variety of combinations. You can get them in this size. This is a 250 gross. This is a 100 gross. You could also get them in a, what is it called? A ice chip.
Mm-hmm.
Ice chip. Eve sells 2 sizes of rhinestones on her website. This is an ice chip. An ice chip holds how many gross, Eve? 20 gross?
20 gross for SS10, and I think for 6 gross 50. I mean 6 SS 50 gross.
Okay. Eve, please drop your website so they can check out your website. Eve, is your sale over that you had on the SS6? She had a sale Sunday. Eve, the people want to know if you want to do a sale. I'm the people.
Yeah, she said she can extend it for tonight.
Look at God. Come on, Eve. Help the people. Raise your hand if you're the people. I'm the people. Okay, so that's where I get my rhinestones from. She sells 2 sizes, SS6, which are the smaller rhinestones, and she sells SS10, which are bigger. So on my shirt, I'm gonna make myself bigger, Patrice.
Okay.
On this shirt that I'm wearing right now, these rhinestones are SS6. I know you can't really see them, but they're there. Okay, I know you can't see them. Don't worry about how many chins I have. Worry about how many chins you have. Okay. Okay. All right, look, there's I can't make it any bigger. I can't do it any bigger. Right? These are SS6. These are on top of sublimation. They're on top of infusible ink. Okay. This is SS10. These are biggie. See how that's big?
Mm-hmm.
It's bigger. It's bigger than these. See, the stone is bigger. I don't know if you can see these stones. These rhinestones are very, very small. Okay.
Yeah.
Eve, what is on sale on the website? Oh, I don't know if she put it on there yet because she's going to talk to her husband first. Is it the buy in or the buy now, Eve?
Oh. I think it's going to be the buy now. I think that was Sunday.
Now, this template is SS.
Oh, girl,
Eve, you over there showing out?
Girl.
Look, it is Christmas in July.
I'm going to buy now.
It is July. And it is Christmas in July. What's the sale, Eve? What's on sale? I'm asking Sheila. I'm asking for the people. The chippers. Chipper and ice pick. What's that?
So you know how you can get like 6 in one of the 6 pick.
Oh, why am I still beaking?
Like that. Oh, it's fine.
What now?
It's like, you know, the when she has the 6 pick, then it's like 6 different colors in it, and you can pick the different colors that you want. Like those are the picks.
Oh, well, let me go. Let me see.
It's on the website.
Yeah. So with the pick 6, are you saying you could choose 6 of these, Eve? Is that what you're saying?
That's the pick 6. Yeah. Thank you, Josie. That's the pick 6.
Let me pull it up, y'all, because okay, so Eve, right here on the buy now. Isn't she the sweetest? Right here.
Yeah, you can buy now.
I know I don't shop the way y'all do because I click this and then I just go to colors. I don't do all that.
Show them how, so that maybe they don't know how to do it.
I don't do it like this. I shop by color, but what are you saying? Oh, hold on.
Want to show them?
Special call, Eve. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno. Come on. Okay. 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 Well, let me mute you because we're on live. Mr. McQuacken's earmuffs.
All right, guys. I'll entertain you guys until she gets back. In anybody had any other questions? This is so exciting. Just gotta decide if you like SS10 or SS6. Some people say SS10 is a lot easier to use than SS6, but I do prefer SS6. I feel like SS6 is the blinkiest of the two. Just bling so much more than the SS10. So it was on sale from Sunday, and then she took it off sale, but now she's putting it back on sale for the people. Now know who the people is. Thanks, Sunzel. Yes. Thank you, Diane. We made these today over at Rachel's channel. Unbiased LLC. We made these. We made bucket hats. Her, Eve, and Marilyn and I this afternoon. Reba, I feel like that too. Randy, we made them today on Rachel's channel. The 4 of us made these. We sewed them and everything. So Friday we're going to be doing the same thing because it's just so much fun. She's probably, when she gets back, she's going to explain everything that Eve is telling her now about the sale. So it's going to be on Eve's website, thebabiesbooty.store. Kristen, your hat was so cute too. You did a great job. I was cutting out the pattern. It was really easy to make. Thank you, Ramona. Brandy, you do. It was really easy. It was a very, very simple pattern, and it's reversible. So if you guys didn't see it earlier, like I did pink on the inside of mine. I kind of made a little mistake, but I like it still. It's pink. And then I just did but you can do your inside brim, whatever color you want. But it was super easy to follow. And we did it in like 3 hours. Yep. Deborah Browning, she used her active quilt. Delonda loves SS6. It's her favorite. Thanks, Risa. Thanks, Miss Linda Tolbert. Oh, that sounds fun, Mylene. Brunch with your aunties and sister. Yeah, but yours look really good. Kristen, was it easy to follow? Is there anybody here who's like 100% new to rhinestones and you're here to learn? Let us know. Yeah, she used hers. It was so easy. And you know she was the first one to complete her hat. So super easy for her. Oh, thank you so much, Lady Ash. She'll probably be right back. She probably just had to step away for a second. Thank you, Amina. Yes, Mylene. So it was on what was this site called, y'all? Hold on. I might still have the pattern here. So the site is Rachel here? merchantsandmills.com. And it was a free pattern. This was free. It's called Merchant and Mills. That's the website, merchantandmills.com. Thank you, Renee. Rosetta, you're new? Was you really new to Blink? He just still has not. Well, Keisha, you can't just be ordering things and not using it. You got to use it. You got to use it. Brandy, you're not 95% new. You went right in. You didn't start out with anything easy. Thank you, Robin S. Nikki, you're new. SF says, Nikki, are you really new? SF says that they're new. So I just to be transparent, like when you're doing the rhinestones, it may seem a little difficult at first, but once you do it a little bit more as far as brushing it in, you'll get your rhythm. Okay, so don't give up after the first shirt in case, like, just in case you mess up, you make a mistake. We all did. Like when I first did it, I had stones jumping up on my transfer tape and things like that. So don't give up. Just, keep going. Try again. Don't quit. Okay. Patricia Power, you're new to rhinestones too. Nikki, are you planning on doing rhinestones? Telling you, girl, if you don't stop it, you are not new. So my time will be more freed up. Oh, Keisha, that's awesome, and congratulations on that. Alicia, you should make one.
Oh, Eve is doing her sale for 24 hours.
Nice.
And originally she was going to be doing SS, the sale on the SS6, but don't tell Mr. McQuack, and she's going to add in the SS10 in the chippers. Okay, so I need to refresh mine because I know mine is not showing the price, but she dropped it down. And now at first I was in the buy now. She said, if you go to the buy in and you order from the buy in, I'm going to show y'all, she's going to ship them before they leave for Applique Getaway.
Wow.
So let me make sure I say that again. You have 24 hours and every order will be shipped from before she leaves for the Applique Getaway. Okay. So I'm going to show you what she has, but you have to go to the buy in, not the buy now. Okay. So let me go back and share. All right. So I'm going to have to reload because these are not the right prices. She put them on sale. All right. So this is the buy in. Enter the buy in. If you go to the buy in and then you go right here to the, oh yeah. Ooh, okay. Right here, ice chipper. This is $90 for 24 hours. With this, you get to choose any 8 colors of your choice. Any 8 colors. So when you click on the drop down, you'll see all the different color options. Some of them have an additional cost, like the ices and the ices have an additional cost. So be careful when you're going through that. But you have 24 hours, so you can be looking through and choose your 8 colors of the SS10 chippers. Now, if you don't want to choose 8, she also put the ice chipper, the ice pick on sale. That one is 5 colors, and you could go through and do the same thing. This one is, how much did she make this? Let me go back. This is $65. I've never seen it. I've never seen it this price. I've never seen it this price. I've never. And I've been with Eve for a minute. I've never seen it this price. Okay, but do what you're going to do. All right. And then the ice pick of the SS6 is $70. Remember, those are smaller stones. So if you've never started with rhinestones before, this is not your go-to. You might want to start with SS10. If you are a blinger, you bling all the time, you know you're doing your thing, then you might want to go here. Now, even though I don't need any rhinestones, if I purchase some, that's between me and the Lord. Okay? Because I might not be able to help myself. Lady Ash, you just bought some for $85. Help with the colors. Shh. Patrice, what do you suggest about colors?
So depending on if you're new, like if you're just getting to rhinestones, I would totally go with like a crystal and or crystal AB. Both of those to be in the collection because those are the most versatile of the colors. and just in case you get a little stuck. And then I would kind of go with my favorite color. I would look like, so if you have a favorite, let's say red is your favorite color. If you're going to go with red, I would go more towards maybe candy apple. They do have a color called cyan. So if you're looking at the colors and you see one that says cyan, light cyan and light cyan AB, you're new, just know that that AB color is not going to give you a solid color. It's going to give you, so let's say you have red, and if you have cyan, light cyan, if you have light cyan AB, the AB is going to be different shades of different colors because there's a special coating on top of it. So just know that those two colors work really well together. But let's say if you have a picture of an apple that you're blinging out, you may not necessarily want to get light cyan AB. You may want to get light cyan, which is a solid red, or you may want to get candy apple, which is probably one of, I think that's our favorite red.
Yeah.
Apple.
This is my favorite. Well, I also like icy candy apple.
Yeah. Icy candy apple is nice too. So decide on your colors, like what you're going to be making, what what you like. That's green zircon. There's several different shades of different colors. Like there's several greens, several blues.
So when I'm shopping, you guys, I don't do it like this. Let me show you how I shop. I look here and I go to shop by color. So I'll look here and I'll look at the different colors, and I'll, like, let's just say I'm looking at purples, right? I'll look at all the different purples and I'll see which one like really stands out to me. My favorite purple, my favorite purple that she has in her whole store is indigo. I love indigo. It's this one right here. It is beautiful. It looks just like that in person. It's so pretty. I love it. In terms of red, I love candy apple red. In terms of blue, let's see. I found out today that I think my sister's favorite color is blue. She loves blue.
Oh, she would love Capri, Azure.
This is Azure. This one is very pretty.
Yeah.
So, like, if I was doing a pick six, not a pick six, but getting an ice pick with the 5 colors, I might get candy apple, azure. In terms of greens, I love oh gosh, what's that called? Winter green. She couldn't keep that one in stock when she first got it. Winter green. It looks like pine is pretty too, but I like winter green. In terms of yellow, citrine is nice. This one is pine, so it's like a darker. But if you're having a hard time, maybe do the colors of the rainbow or whatever. Or you might do, 5 primary colors and then do like a silver. Like I love silver crystal. That's my favorite silver. This one right here. Let me see. Oh, Patrice likes black diamond. Where's silver crystal? I don't see it right here. This is my favorite silver. It's very pretty. It's super, super, super pretty. If you like pinks, I just like to shop by color, but everybody has their way. Patrice, how do you do it?
That color is easier for you to find, like that shade that you're looking for, like the color that you're looking for.
Yeah. Royal Rose is pretty. You like magenta.
I love magenta.
Let me see. I don't think I use magenta. That's very pretty.
Magenta is really pretty.
Okay, so let me go back to the store. Okay, so the sale that she's having right now is we're going to buy in. So the ice chipper, with this one, you can do 8 colors. It's $90. I've never seen it that cheap. For the ice chipper of SS6, you get 8 colors, and it's $115. You could get 5 colors of the ice pick in SS10 is $65. Okay. Uh, and then right here, the ice pick of SS6 is $70. So you have to decide first, do you want SS10 or SS6? And do you want 8 colors or 5 colors? And normally the buy-in orders take 30 days, but she is going to ship all orders out within the next week and a half. Okay. So, but even if I was going with that route, I would still start here. I just like to start here and kind of look at the colors and see what I don't have or what I need. Um, yeah, that's what I do. And in terms of reds, candy apple is my favorite. Um, Siam is dark, it's very dark. Oh, I love silver Siam too. I just ordered this. I ordered the big one of this.
Silver cyan.
Yes, I ordered 250 gross, and I never ordered 250 gross. I never ever do. I always just get the 100 gross, but I got this in the big one because I ran out. And this is pretty too. Icy candy apple. The ices don't get enough recognition. They're like an underdog or something.
I don't know how. I like the best. I see the best colors.
All right, did we go through everything on the sheet? Yeah, we did. All right, and y'all have 48 hours, okay, for her sale. Eve, thank you to you and Mr. McCracken for being willing to do that, and I mean, then being willing to ship them all out that fast. I'm sure everybody appreciates that and don't even realize the work that goes into it. Okay, so but she does sell all the stuff, flock. She sells the transfer tape. She sells the bling brush. She sells the wax pen. Everything is on her website. So, oh
And
my
she has a
God.
kit. Like if you're new and you want to try it out, she does have a kit too.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Miss Joyce. This is terrible. Anyway, all right. How you coming along with your template, Patrice? I'm struggling.
Coming along good. Oh well.
All right. While I'm still cutting my template, I also want to just show you how I store my rhinestones. You don't see, I don't see candy on the clipper.
On the chipper, candy apple.
It should be there. I know it's there for pick 6 because I used to get that all the time. Yeah, I'm waiting for my order too. Should be here tomorrow. So this is how I store mine. I bought these little containers from Dollar Tree, and I just had my son label all of mine. And so these are my blues. And then I have a container for every color. So here are my purples that I don't use very much.
That's smart to organize them by colors like that.
I had mom do it for me.
Co-worker's been co-working.
I paid him.
That's what I'm saying. He been co-working.
Yeah. Here are my pinks.
You have a lot of pinks.
I have a lot of pinks. I might not have magenta.
You need magenta. You will love magenta.
I think I have 2 fuchsias because I ordered it not realizing I already had it. Then my silvers, my reds. But I have 2 containers of reds. And my greens. And my blacks. But I don't have more rhinestones than Greg Barker. Here are my greens.
You got a lot.
I don't have many of Greg Barker.
That's right, Rebecca. Except for someone who doesn't like pink, you're doing a lot of it.
And I don't have as many as Angel B because she orders the 250 gross.
She said she does not order anything less than that.
And I only, this is my first time ordering 250 gross because that silver Siam, I cannot keep it. I use it so fast.
Thank you, friend.
My favorite.
Rachel said that she's sending you a letter.
Wow.
For not using purple. That's right. Somebody does need to send you a letter. It's true.
Patrice, I think I have enough letters for all of us. Okay? That one letter was enough to do it for everybody. Forever, for eternity. Patrice, where am I? Oh, right here. You either what, Greg? What did Greg say? Me either. Me either what? You got too many? Oh no, you only ordered the 250 gross. Is that what he's saying?
Probably.
I ordered 250 gross of silver crystal and silver Siam. I need to try Kristen's settings right quick because this is a mess. I might not be able to finish my template.
Kristen, what were her settings?
Kristen, put your settings in there one more time. Thank you, Stephanie. Y'all, Stephanie and I will be live tomorrow. She's going to be teaching us some stuff. Stephanie, I'm going to be following your lead. Fern, what we're doing is in the title of the video. And in the description.
Yeah.
It's in there's a document that's linked below. Fern looks so cute on Juneteenth. Did you see her picture?
Yes. She did.
She looks so cute. She was festive. I'm gonna try them. Tanyu, I thought I was the 100 gross pick 6 queen. But silver Siam, I can't keep it. I use that one a lot. Deluxe paper, less pressure, 2 times. Okay, I'm gonna try it. Stephanie, well, who's getting under the table? What we gotta get under the table for? You already brushing in, Patrice?
Yeah.
Of course you are. Eve would have been finished with 17 shirts by now.
I'm almost out of, well, I'm using the last bit of Icy Crimson. That's my favorite icy red color, Icy Crimson, and I'm almost I literally have maybe 5 stones left.
That's how many I had of silver crystal.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
That was my dilemma with the silver crystal.
I don't like that at all. I don't like it. Let me show you how much I have left. This looks like your silver crystal. What other one was like that? Was that jet black you had that was like that?
Yeah.
Look how much I have left.
Oh, wow.
I barely made it. Barely.
Okay, she said, let me see what she said. Let me see. Kristen says she uses deluxe paper. Let's see if I have deluxe paper. Because this is deluxe. And it is, my nerves. Deluxe paper. Less pressure. Cut it twice. We're going to see. Kristen, you use that on your Cricut Maker? Kristen, you've been on here for a long time.
Yeah, for 2 hours.
Did you eat?
That's why I was a little bit late.
All right, let's see. Come on, deluxe paper, something, whatever she said.
Two passes.
You don't see. Because, baby girl, this is not it. So what I've been doing is taking painter's tape and putting it behind the template and pulling them up like that. So let me show you. So here's my template that barely cut, like just barely. So I just take the painter's tape and put it on the back like that.
And pull it up.
And then it'll, of course it won't do what I wanted, but it got some of them. Kristen is about to help the people. This takes a long time.
Once you cut your templates out, you can reuse them. So like it may be a headache now, but like you'll be able to use it over and over and over again if you put it onto that chocolate Delonda showed you. It wouldn't be a headache though.
Oh no, Latanya. Oh man. Patrice, what did let's see, Joan said what colors did you recommend?
I will go with Crystal and Crystal AB. And then of course, like I would go with my favorite color, like what color I like the most so that I could have that in rhinestones. But then kind of stick with like your primary colors. So the reds, you have candy apple, which is I think the best red. You have azure, which is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful blue color. And then also, like Delonda said, I would go with like silver. Like I like silvery things. I like crystal, silver crystal, which is a metal type of stone. It has a metal silver brim around it with a crystal center, which makes it sparkle really nicely. Then you have Labrador. Labrador is a nice metallic like stone, chrome stone, but it doesn't have that fill on the inside. So I would kind of go with that. Now, if you want to kind of say, you know, you want to do maybe silver crystal and not worry about regular crystal, then you could do that because you're still going to get kind of like a similar effect, except silver crystal is just way more top tier than crystal, in my opinion. I'm a big fan of crystal, but I know like when you're blinging, you want to have something that you can use on multiple colors and things like that. There's a lot of colors. I'm not even telling you my favorite color to get, black diamond. I'm not even telling you that.
Now this one cut pretty good.
Okay, good.
That's good. And I use, you know what I use? Infusible ink. That was the setting I used to cut this.
Oh, to cut the last one you just did?
Yeah. I use the infusible ink setting. Because it'll go around twice.
If you decide that you want to do bling, test it out.
She does have beginners kits.
Yeah.
And Eve, are those on sale too? Oh, and somebody said, what color did you say was top tier?
Silver crystal.
That's my favorite silver.
But I also I love the icy collection. So like that icy crystal and icy crystal AB.
This.
It's beautiful. Tell Canoli we said, hey, Renee.
Tell Canoli I said, when y'all getting in the car to come get your sponsor. That's what you tell Cannoli. Oh, look here, Cannoli, what's up?
No, he said he was only trying to say hi. He wasn't even trying to get all of that.
And that's the problem. That's the problem right there. That's the problem right there.
That's all he was trying to do. He was trying to.
Baby girl, when oh my gosh. I might have to try to cut that again or not, or just not finish because I can't, it's too much. Okay, Mary Brown. Good. Cannoli, what's up? Cannoli. Tell your mother that y'all supposed to be coming down here to get Milo. And he been waiting at the door the whole time.
He's been waiting at that door for a long time.
He has. He has. He's been sleeping right by the door waiting for Renee and Cannoli. I think I even heard him say Renee.
What, he thought she had made it?
Yeah. He heard the doorbell. He's like, Renee? I was like, no, that's not her. That's not her.
That's kind of sad. I lava too.
Icy lava? I only use that once.
Love icy crimson.
That's what you're using tonight?
I'm using icy crimson and the red color because I felt like icy crimson is a darker red. It's not as like bright as the icy candy apple, and so I kind of wanted something that was a little bit similar in shade. It's giving sparkle and play.
Come on, Sparkle. You see I made two options?
Mm-hmm. I see. I saw that.
77 options. Why is 77 always the number? Because that's how many shirts Eve can bling in 10 minutes. 77. Now this infusible ink setting cut really good.
What?
I'm happy about that. Eve, if you're still here, we won't tell Mr. McQuacken, okay? But if you tell him, blame Patrice. Yeah. Okay? Eve, Mr. McQuacken. All right, I should be showing y'all what I'm doing. I'm gonna show you. Oh, Patrice, show them what you're doing. Show them what you got.
Okay, let me show you guys what I have so far. So this is what I have so far. So I'm putting it on a red shirt. But this is what it looks like so far. I wanted to use a little more of Azure, and I forgot that I wanted to do Slay in Azure. So like the outline of Slay, but it's fine. I'm gonna do Azure for Sparkle, and then I think I'm gonna do maybe Azure and some of the some silver crystal for the sparkles for the stars.
I don't have Azure.
You don't have girl, you need Azure, or maybe Sapphire. The outline I did was Snowflake. That's why it looks like that. And this is the red chrome that I don't even like. And look how that looks in there.
Wait a minute. You did. Wait a minute. Hold on, Patrice. Hold on. Wait a minute. What? Wait, you did red chrome in
Slay. And look how it looks. It looks so good. I might have to use red chrome a little bit more. And this is Icy Crimson. Sparkle is Icy Crimson.
Eve, do you have red chrome in SS? No, it's not in SS6.
Only SS10. So I'm going to do like a little blue here. And then I'm almost done. you. No chrome in SS6 yet. Super duper sparkly.
You making me rethink my life. Let me see if my sister's still watching, because she got a brush in this template.
That's good. So Eve has like different types. Like she has different collections. Like she has the Icy collection, which that collection is a little more upscale. It's a little more bougie. Okay, so that collection, it just sparkles a lot differently than the other stones sparkle. Other stones look fine, but the Icy collection just sparkles a lot more. And then she has the Chrome collection. She has metal lights. The metal lights have like a silver chrome metallic type of rim, and then it has like a crystal center. And then she has the Chrome collection, which you get green. I think there's an aqua, like a blue aqua. There's a red chrome. There's brass. Then you have your Labrador and Aurum Dorado in that collection. Rose gold. It's like a different look. So look through all of her collections.
Hold on now. Okay, wait a minute. Patrice, what colors? Let me write that down. Okay, you said you said red chrome.
I use red chrome that's inside of Slay. And then Icy Crimson for the word sparkle. And then Snowflake for the outline. Snowflake is
Icy Crimson for sparkle.
Yeah.
And what Snowflake for?
The outline.
For Born to?
Yeah, that's Snowflake. This is Delonda's design. Delonda, do you have it on your website or Etsy yet, or not yet?
It's on my website in SS10.
And this is the SS10 version.
Yeah.
For those of you who know me, y'all know that I usually prefer to do SS6. But this shirt is not a black shirt. I will probably only wear it one time. And that will be for the 4th. So
I love it so much.
It looks good.
So the sparkle in the inside of the sleigh is the same color, right?
No. So the sparkle is
Icy Crimson red chrome. Okay.
And this is red chrome. I could have used red chrome for the word sparkle too. Like I'm very, very happy with the red chrome.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty.
That's Snowflake. Yeah, Snowflake is like a white color. At times it may have like a little bit of a yellow tint to it, but like from afar, like that looks white. Another color that you could use to instead of Snowflake is neon white AB. So that looks good too. I can't wait to put on a black shirt. I'm gonna go get me a black shirt just so I could put this on there. And SS6.
So y'all know I don't like to make templates that are time specific. So that shirt says born to sparkle, built to slay. You can wear it for the 4th of July, but you can wear it anytime because you can always sparkle and slay. But in that bundle, it's actually 5 templates in that bundle because I did born to sparkle, built to slay like that. And then I added it with stars. I also added another file that says born to sparkle, built to shine if you didn't want to use the word slay. So that template, it's like 4 or 5 templates plus the cut file is in there. So, and it's $5.99 and it's only on my website. I'm trying to cut out the SS6, but somebody don't want me to be great.
Is somebody Cricut? Cricut don't want you to be. Is it the Cricut?
Oh, David trying to hurt my feelings on a Tuesday.
That's probably autocorrect. I bet you.
I can't even look up. I can't look up.
I know that's autocorrect.
I can't look. You cannot look.
I know it's all right.
Hey, David, that's me. What's your temperature when you get them? You can cut them with whatever cutter. Kristen, I like for the people to get value for the money. So like that, I try to give more, try to give a lot. So you have options, you know? Like some people don't want to slay. Like I don't want to slay today. I want to shine.
Sparkling shine. Sparkle.
Let me show you what the thank you though for saying that, Kristen. Let me show y'all what comes in the bundle.
And this template is about, it's 4 layers if you use the stars. If you don't use the stars, it's just 3 layers. And it's good.
Oh wait. All right, so we're back in Cricut design space right here. So if you go to let's just go to the canvas. So click on upload, and this is the one that Patrice. This is the one that Patrice is doing. I think she's doing the one with the stars. Let me see if it's gonna show. I think I brought it in twice. Let me change the color of the canvas. All right, so this, you get the cut file like this, Born to Sparkle, Built to Shine, but you also get the rhinestone template like that, but you could cut it without the stars. The stars are just optional. But then I also added the rhinestone template that says Born to Sparkle, Built to Shine. So you'll get the rhinestone template that says Born to Sparkle, Built to Slay, Born to Sparkle, Built to Shine. And then you also get the cut file. Okay. Let me see if I have that like this. Oh, wait, not that. Hold on. Upload. Let me see if you can see this. Can y'all see that? So you get that. And then also this. Kristen, so send it through again, right? You get that. Okay, so she said send it through again. So I'm gonna send it through again. I'll do royalty. Yeah, that's why I don't even try to hide how I feel. If I feel what I feel. Girl, you feel what you feel. If you are in your SS6 era and you're interested in these templates, you're gonna have to give me a little bit of patience. Give me a little bit of grace because I haven't uploaded them yet. I'm very, very indecisive when that's why I was telling you, it take me a long time to make templates. Kai, it's only on my website. It's only on my website, Crafting with Delonda. It's only there. Let me see if I can. Ooh, Cricket, you're doing your little one. You're not doing your big one, you're doing your little one. Stephanie said, could I have cut it with Juliet? I didn't try because I try to have a little bit of respect for Cricut on Tuesdays. Since I'm using my Juliet on on other days. All right, let me see if I can give you the. I got too much stuff open. It's taking forever. Okay, thank you. Patrice, you're gonna be finished. We're gonna have to just go yours because I could press part of it. Oh, Patrice doesn't use the same temperature I use.
No.
Don't say no.
What? I know.
Say yes. Yes. Say yes.
Say yes. Why?
You gotta use what I use.
Not say yes.
Say yes.
Okay. Yes. 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 Yes.
Eve, I'm not gonna ask you for any more favors for the rest of the 24 hours. But come Thursday, I'll be back. Okay? All right, Eve? I'm giving you 24 hours of grace. Okay? Eve, Mr. McQuackins. It's me. It's me again, Delonda. Okay? Carol Coleman said, can you say your colors again?
Yeah. So I used Snowflake, Icy Crimson, Red Chrome, and Order. And I'm also using a little bit of Silver Crystal.
Oh, wow. On what?
For the stars, just to give a
little
pizzazz.
Okay, pizzazz.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Kristen, I hope this works. I'm gonna be so excited. So if you were trying to order the same colors that Patrice had, let me show you. Who's that? So if I go to the baby's booty, and I go to the buy in, and I go to, let's just say I want to get that set of 5. I saw that, Nicole. I was like, what? Okay, look, if I go right here, go into the buy in and go to, let's say I want to get this one. Well, I'll probably get this one. Just me. All right, so Patrice, what's the color? Tell me the colors again.
Snowflake.
Snowflake. So I will scroll down. Eve, I don't see Snowflake.
Here it is.
Oh, right here, Snowflake. And then what else?
Icy Crimson.
Icy Crimson. Okay.
Red Chrome.
Come on, Stephanie. That's what I'm talking about. Red Chrome. We got to work together. Red Chrome. He's sitting on my foot.
The usual. Red Chrome. There it is. Just pass this.
Okay.
And Azure.
And silver.
Yep, silver crystal.
I see silver crystal. Okay, so that's 5, and then I will probably get jet black.
Jet
Then
black.
I would also get just me. I would get candy apple. No, I would probably get icy candy apple. Not even gonna lie. But candy apple is good too. And then I would get black diamond. That's what I would get. If these were if I was going with the set of 8, that's what I would get. Right here, Lady Ash, sitting on my foot. Y'all crashed my website. I need to put it on Etsy. I saw that too. It said it was busy. I'm like, the hosting company probably like, what is going on our website? That's what I would get. That would be my 8. If I was going with, trying to match Patrice's colors. But remember, hers is on a red shirt.
Yeah.
Patrice, if you were using a black shirt, would you use those colors?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah. Because the snowflake looks good on the black shirt. The icy crimson will look good on a black shirt. Now I might change the red chrome to like a candy apple. If it were on a black shirt, just to help give it a little bit more, color. Because the chrome is a little bit darker. That's why it looks so good on this color red shirt. And then azure, I would probably stick with azure. And yeah. Only one I'm not sure about is the red chrome.
I don't think I've ever used red chrome.
I don't usually use it often. It's not my favorite red, but I think I need to rethink.
I think my sister went to bed. She goes to bed at 8:30 every night. 8:30 every night. Y'all can't get on the website? Let me see. I don't know what happened. Let me let the hosting company know that. Trying to stop putting everything on Etsy. I didn't let y'all see him, did I?
Nope, and he was patiently waiting.
He's staring at me like I didn't even jump on you. He was down there waiting by the door for Renee and Cannoli. On Long Island. I have to say that. Patrice, you're reading a book called, what's the book called? It's a good book.
Are you guys meeting this weekend?
Not this weekend. Good Dirt.
The name of Good Dirt.
I think I'm like 1/3. 1/3.
Oh, you like it so far?
It's decent. Yeah, it's decent. We've read from this author before. Patrice, this is ridiculous. You're gonna be finished.
I use my Romeo to cut. Sometimes Cricut does a good job, and then sometimes this happens.
Okay, I think it's back up. It should be back up. I just clicked it and it looks like it's working. The hosting company, they are pretty fast. Thank God I only have one layer left. Oh my gosh. I might not be able to finish this. Stephanie, what are we doing tomorrow? Are you giving us a file? Give us a little sneak peek. Sneakity peekity.
I would say this weekend, but I'm not sure.
Huh?
Kristen asking when we're supposed to be talking about this other Freedom McFadden book. And every week something happened.
I haven't read any of her books since yeah, I haven't read any more of hers. But this author that we're reading right now, she's pretty good. Her name is Charmaine Wilkerson. Oh, so I still have 7 hours left of reading.
Oh, Charmaine Wilkerson. I gotta look that up.
Good dirt. She's pretty good. We read I think she wrote 7 Days in June. That was pretty good. She wrote Black Cake. That was, I think they even made like a little movie well, I didn't watch it, but she's decent. She's decent.
Check her out. In June. 7 Days in June was good.
7 Days in June was really good. Yeah.
You can say it's going to add it to her list.
My favorite book from last year, though, was Midnight Library.
You said you enjoyed Black Cake when you mentioned it.
Yeah, that was good. Y'all, I'm so sorry this is taking forever, but hopefully you got value from the beginning. I am. Hopefully y'all got value because I'm trying to, I'm using my Julia tomorrow, but hopefully y'all got value from this video. I am going to break it up in the chapters and, so you'll be able to get to what you need to get to. And, you got your notes.
There's a lot of good information.
Below. You can come back to it. Eve gave us a real good discount for 24 hours. Stephanie going to ask on our behalf again tomorrow, just in case we don't have the money today. I'll be live with Stephanie tomorrow with my Juliet. And whatever she's going to be teaching us, we're excited. It will be on subscribers only. Stephanie, is Caesar doing a giveaway? Stephanie, is Caesar doing a giveaway for the people? The people want to know. I'm the people.
People always want to know. He's like, what is happening? We need to know.
Come on, Stephanie. Come on, Stephanie. Come on, Stephanie. Come on, Stephanie.
She said maybe with a lot of Y's.
Stephanie. Come on, Stephanie.
Yes, for Yachty. I sewed it today.
I'm gonna have to just post mine later, Patrice. I'm not gonna be able to get all these. Hopefully that cut good. Oh man, I hope that cut good. I'll post it. Y'all know I will. I won't leave you hanging.
Super helpful.
Patrice, you should do a class just on helping people pick colors. Y'all put a heart in there.
Don't put a heart.
Oh, Stephanie, I already called Ramon. I want one from Caesar. Ramon, they're already giving away 2 bundles. We need Caesar to give some bundles too. Okay. I don't have no shame in my game. And yes, I called during the live in reality to ask, will you give away 2 bundles? Because why not?
Mm-hmm.
Why it's got to be a secret? Ain't no secret.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
These are the people. The people need the vinyl. How the people going to use the vinyl if they don't have the vinyl? Caesar. Atlanta Vinyl is giving away a bundle of Caesar metal. See, Patrice, look, these people are saying they need you to do a class on how to pick colors. Look at these hearts.
I can't see it.
We'll make you bigger so you can see it.
I can't see. I can't see it. I can't see. Making it bigger did not make my eyes bigger.
That makes your eyes bigger too.
They're still the same size.
No, and they're not. Kristen, it kind of worked, but I still got the same. Well, it's a little better. I'm gonna let y'all see this. Oh boy.
It's better.
Look.
Okay,
Patrice, the people want a class.
It looks better. Yikes.
Yeah. It's just it's gonna be trial and error. Everything is I just don't feel like there's a universal setting. But it's good information.
Yeah.
Our love landers, pick a side.
What did our love landers say?
She didn't put hearts.
Thank you, Rebecca.
So our love landers, you don't need help picking colors. You don't need help picking colors. You got it. Well, then you give us a class. Our love landers, since you don't need help, you give us a class because we the people need help.
Thank you, Lady Ash. All right, I'm all done. I'm just doing one more press.
Of course, you only have one more press. Eve would have been finished.
No, Eve would have already had like 4.5 shirts done.
Yeah.
And she would have been babysitting
the supervisor.
Yep.
You would have had a chance to go get him.
And she would have still made all those shirts.
Yep. And she would have stopped by the grocery store and the post office.
Yep. She would have did it all.
Oh, Lord, have mercy. You finished, Patrice?
You know it's true. Yeah. I'm done, but go ahead. Finish.
Huh?
You gonna finish?
No, I'm gonna have to post it and share it later. Because I gotta get all those dots out and I gotta still get these dots out. And Peter will not eat without me.
Yeah.
Which is loving.
Yes.
That's very loving.
Yep. You don't.
Anyway, I did get Sparkle done, and I got Born to and Built to.
Okay.
Um, just got to do this part. What else didn't I cut?
And just like,
Yeah. Oh, and I didn't do the inside of Sparkle. I, I do, I do, Dr. Ramona, but there are colors that I use a lot of. Yeah, I guess so. There are colors that I use a lot of, so that's why with the silver cyan, I had to get the big one. I got this size in silver cyan, and I got this size in jet, no, not jet black, in silver crystal, because I use those more than anything. Oh, good. Okay, so y'all, I don't know what's going on my website. I guess y'all crashed it because y'all were buying all the stuff. It's okay, Kristen. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. But I mean, it got a lot of them. It got a lot more than the other settings. I can tell you that. Maybe I need to clean my blade. It could be a lot of things. But let me show y'all this, and we're gonna go. Oh no, Patrice, do your shirt so we can see it while I'm doing this.
this is my shirt.
Come on, shirt.
Looks very good. I added a few more little stars, and all you got to do is just brush it in again, or you could like set it up. But I love it. I think it looks great. I'm very happy with how it came out. Very, very happy. Thank
That's
you.
very, very pretty.
Built to slay, not shine, because I'm already sparkling.
Some people want to shine, Patrice, not slay. And that's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine. Shining is fine.
That's it, y'all. But it came out good, Delonda. This is a very nice design. And like you said, I can wear this for the 4th. So I'm going to do a black one, and I'm going to put like my pinks, the colors that I like to put on the shirts. With the black. I can wear it anytime throughout the year. I can wear this one anytime throughout the year too.
Yeah. 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 I don't like specific, I don't. I mean, it's fine, but it's not my thing. All right. Anyway, so look, this is what I've been doing. I take the trend, the painter's tape, and I just put it on the back, and then I just peel it up. And that'll help get a lot of the dots.
That's a good tip.
She said, our love landers said, what color is Sparkle?
The outline of Sparkle is icy crimson, and then the inside is azure.
And inside Sparkle, you just answered that, right?
Yeah, inside is azure.
Woo! Now this does pick up a lot of the dots. Look at that.
Yeah, no, that looks good. That's very helpful, especially with the SS6 holes, because they're so small and it's a lot more than SS10 generally. So,
so I just put it on the back. You did, our love landers. Rose design. I'm gonna ask you to go back to the beginning, okay? Because I answered that, and we are about to get out of here. We've been on here for 2 hours and 48 minutes. But I promise you, the answer to that question is in this video, okay? All right. We started at 6 o'clock, like a little bit after 6. So there's a document Rose Design Studio that's below the video, and you can kind of take notes as you go, and it'll help you on your rhinestone journey. Deidre said, what's your favorite pink?
Magenta, but rose comes in very, very close. Rose used to be my favorite, not light rose. I don't even like light rose, but rose is my favorite. It was my favorite pink until magenta came on the scene. Magenta is just more vibrant, more bright. I love magenta.
I like rose.
Rose is pretty. I used the setting I used for Romeo. I did I should have took it up to 55, but I did it at 50 for the pressure. And that's just because I use scrap pieces of flock, and it's not the regular one that I'm used to. It's an older piece of flock. So I don't even know what setting I really should use with that one.
Okay.
Very good for
All
brownie.
right. Good night, y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Did we accomplish our goal?
Yep. Very detailed. If you did not, make sure that you get the sheet below so that you can make sure you have all your notes written down.
Thank y'all so much for being here. Y'all, please don't engage in road rage. It's not worth it. It's not worth your life. If somebody is trying to have an argument with you in a moving vehicle, just know they don't care about you. Okay. They will end your life and keep driving like you didn't even exist. And that's a harsh way to say it, but it's the truth. Do not engage in road rage, even if you're right. Even if you are right, don't argue. Don't argue. Do not argue. Turn your music up, keep your eyes on the road, and get where you're going so you can get back home. I'm just telling you, even if it means you have to get over so they can go around, don't engage. Don't give them the finger, no right finger fellowship.
No, don't even.
Don't give them your neck, your face, and if you have to blow the horn, it's a pom pom. We're not holding the horn because that's a trigger, okay, for some people. All right, just don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Y'all know people are dying from road rage,
Yes.
literally arguing with somebody because they got to the light first, so they, didn't use a turn signal. You assume their turn signal doesn't work, okay? They might be on their way to AutoZone at that moment, okay? All right. Thank you so much for being here tonight. And if nobody has told you they love you, I love you. Okay. And I'm glad you're in this community. Thank you, Patrice, for coming on with me tonight.
Thank you for inviting
the people the colors. Patrice has already said she's going to do a class on how to pick colors. She said that. I know y'all didn't hear her say it. She said it without her lips even moving. Thank you so much, Patrice. That was great. We do appreciate you for doing that. We will be looking for the link to that tutorial when you schedule it. Okay. Thank you, Eve, for doing that sale for us. We appreciate that too. Okay. Thank y'all so much. All right. Not the wrong finger. We're not doing that. Okay. Bye, y'all.